What's good, y'all? Old School King Gaming here. Welcome back to another farm sim video. Starting off with, I gotta finish tilling up this field right here. I didn't get to the last video because the video was an hour long. So yeah, but also this is also gonna be the very last farm sim video. Sadly, I've gotten to the point to where I don't even want to play this game anymore. So yeah, sorry, I just picked up a bag of chips, but I'm not gonna eat my chips while talking in the mic. So yeah, this will be the very last farm sim video I post. Now this ain't gonna be the end of Farming Simulator on my channel, but this will be the last one I post. Cause I'm not uninstalling it, but I gotta go out. I gotta move out to different games. So pretty much I'm just gonna run, like, sprint over here because my tractor is still over here. I know my truck is over here. Well, the truck with the different color bed is over here. Yep, there's the tractor. So I gotta finish tilling up this field, and then we might do a couple contracts. So yeah, we need to try to get through this before it starts snowing. Because if it starts snowing during this, it might not let me do it. The trailer, on the other hand, says otherwise. But the thing about it is, I don't think I've ever really featured, like, even seen it snow on this game whatsoever. I don't think I've ever seen it. So yeah. But to clarify, since this is gonna be the last farm sim video, I know also y'all probably wonder what I'm gonna upload. It's probably just gonna be a little bit of a random everything. Like, I'm gonna upload all sorts of random things. Now I know a while back I was talking about getting me a full wheeler and stuff, but never went and got through it. It's not because I'm lazy and I don't want to get one. It's just bills come around, and there you go. Problem solved. But yeah, we're going to try to finish this up. Now I want to hire a worker to do this, but the worker doesn't really follow a certain path. Or I should just go and buy a really big tractor with a really big tiller on the back of it. I'm actually gonna start switching up my pattern. If you're wondering why I'm gonna switch up my pattern, is because I'm gonna work my way. I seen a guide for this, starting off, like splitting it off. I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and I know New Year's is right around the corner. I hope y'all ready for New Year's, because New Year's being around the corner, that also means new games coming out and stuff. I hope y'all ready for that. If I hire a worker, which way would he go? He will go not the way I want him to go. He would just go one specific way. That's why I don't hire workers. That's why I always have to mostly do everything myself. I know what I am gonna do. I'm gonna get me a large tractor. Y'all should know, if I get a large tractor, it's gonna be a John Deere. I'm just John Deere 100%. 3-point, so there'll be a 3-point attached in the back. Let's go with new. So yeah, well, the tractor's done. That didn't really cost me that much. So let's get a new tiller. Don't get me wrong, tiller, new cultivator. To clarify, using the last, like that smaller cultivator, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, to me, where I've used this so much, it's gotten to the point where I feel like it is extremely slow. But at the same time, you also got to think, lately I've been playing Roblox, been on Greenville, Southwest, so I'm used to like a little bit like vehicles being faster. But this is a tractor. This tractor's not supposed to be fast. So I'm gonna park it here. I got a few vehicles around here. I'm gonna switch through all these until I find what I'm looking for. There's lifted, there's that truck, here it is. Yeah, if you'll see in my back glass, it says backwoods. Oh, backwoods. It's got a Z, not an S. So yeah, let's hope this be. I should have got a mod for to have a much bigger cultivator, but it didn't ever ring the bell. That mirror right there is glitching out. I feel sorry for whoever's crops he's. No, I actually thought I was in this dude's crops. Not really. I'm just like right on the edge of it. Gotta get back on the road because I will end up hitting that telephone pole. So yeah, I'm still gonna end up. One day. I just gotta figure out when it will be a good day. RP for when I do RPs on Roblox with my friends, I need to RP one of my scenarios. So whenever I'm doing that, y'all can see, and we'll see how that turns out. But like I said earlier, I'm going to expand out to different games. There's games that I know people have watched new YouTubers play, but for me, it's going to be a new experience. For example, I've been playing Avatar. And I was sitting here thinking like, oh, hey, I'm playing Avatar. So that means what exactly? Oh, wait, I know what it means. I should not make a video on it. But then I more that I think about it, I'm like, they've seen it from their, like, other people's videos perspective, but they've never seen it from mine. So, yeah, spreading out to much more games is what the plan is. This is actually much larger than I thought it was. Okay, I have to think about this real quick. I have to remember, this tractor is a zero turn, not a steering wheel tractor. It's not like a front wheel steering tractor. So when I think I'm straight, I was trying to zoom out so I can actually see the whole cultivator. When I thought I was straight, I realized that I wasn't straight. So, yeah. Back to what I was saying. I might go back to playing Red Dead. Lately, I've been playing Division 2. So, meaning is me and a couple friends have been doing summit. Well, me and one friend have been doing the summit. The thing about the summit is, he's never done it. We did it last night, and I'll tell you now, this dude, I don't know what got into him, but it was hilarious. Soon as he seen that level 40 gear, he's like, he just had this most evil laugh, but it was hilarious to me because he thinks he's a big bad guy, a big bad dude. That that failed so badly. The reason the reason I say it failed so badly is because I'm guessing he was expecting that the armor, because for example, oops, I took out a sign. I seen like when he equipped that armor, I seen it by looking at his spectating his build. I didn't say nothing because one, to him, he thinks he's OP. To me, he doesn't look OP. He looks kind of silly. But I think the one thing about it was he had one gun. It went good with one of his chest pieces. He switched it out. I mean, he pretty much just destroyed the gun. Pretty much just destroyed the gun just to replace it with a different gun. So he didn't get that bonus like he was supposed to. That bonus he was supposed to get, he destroyed the only weapon it would have gave that piece of armor the bonus. So that weapon's gone. And I kind of just realized I meant to say weapon, not gun, but that happened. But so y'all be expecting some Division 2 because I'll be playing the Summit the most. But also on top of that, one of my other friends, whenever I see this dude, me and him gonna have a chat because he was telling me to upgrade my White House. I have to spend most of my time in the Dark Zone. Yeah, finds out running into some actual people that play Division 2. Yeah, they told me I don't have to upgrade the White House from the Dark Zone. Really? Man, now the thing about it is I can't even find this one friend because I don't know where he is. So, yeah. Another game I've been playing is the other game I've been playing lately happens to be For Honor. Yeah, I know y'all think like, oh, everyone plays For Honor. Yeah, they do. But for me, I've been learning a few new tricks and stuff. So I've been on there. I've been playing all sorts of games, but some of the games I've been playing lately, and I know right off the bat, I think tomorrow I might finish off the game by playing it, but I'm not gonna restart the playthrough because one, there's a few races in that game that I seriously do not like, and that is the Crew Motorfest. Don't get me wrong, good game. But the only thing I don't understand is why. Okay, when I joined up with the hooligan class, it asked me to buy a hooligan car. What was the purpose of me spending money on a car if you wasn't gonna allow me to use that car? Like, I don't understand that. So I've mostly been playing that, and I've actually went back to playing Hogwarts Legacy. So I might do a new playthrough on that. Might, will, might not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a new playthrough because new playthrough on that game be good because y'all can experience firsthand. I didn't know anything about the game. I just knew it was about magic, and I kind of enjoy games that revolve around magic. Yeah, no. I didn't know anything about the game, so I'm aware of like Harry Potter. So I know that game was based off of Harry Potter. But the only thing I couldn't wrap my head around is how. So, I haven't even beat the game on my first character, because my first character's got to be level 32. My character is level 28. Now, the reason why it's level 28 is because I've kind of forgot, I'm a little bit lost on what I am supposed to do. I know, so I already know. I feel like someone's gonna say in the comment, "Don't miss that spot." Yeah, I'm not gonna miss the spot. I actually see the spot. I'm gonna get this on like one Pacific swipe. It's gonna change up the way the field is, but it's gonna line the field's gonna line right back up. I hear my dog Chuleta. She's got really long claws. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it sounds like tap dancing shoes running across my floor, but it's just Chuleta. For being a small dog, she's actually for being a small dog, she has a really, really deep bark. I can tell you that much. She has a really, really deep bark. Deep bark, big appetite. Anyway, so next one. So hmm. Sorry. I froze. Like, I forgot what I was even talking about. I can't tell if the sun's going up or down. I think it's going up. It might. It's probably is going up because it's December sun. There's a chance of snow. So, yeah, last farm sim video. It's not gonna be the end of farm sim. You never know, they might make a new farming simulator game, and I'll be on it. But there's some new games coming out, and Motorfest will be the next game I get on. Division 2, on the other hand, I'm not gonna be real with you. Division 2. The build system on that game, I have not fully figured out. I would prefer to play Ghost Recon Breaking Point. But when I play Breaking Point, I usually, like, me and friends would just do Ghost Wars. Like, we would just battle one another. So, that's kind of like what we would do. So, yeah. I was sitting here trying to decide, what should I play? What should I upload? Like, I was sitting here thinking, like, hey, you know what? Since I was on Roblox and I was playing Greenville, I was like, I'm gonna upload Greenville. And I was like, what's the point of me uploading Greenville if all I'm doing is driving around making money? So I was like, better idea. I am going to make a video role playing with my friends. That's what my plan is. But with this being gonna be the end of my farm sim videos, My channel has grew. My channel's fame has grew around this. People enjoy farm sim, but you also have to understand, I'm starting to get really sick of farm sim. Farming, don't get me wrong, I love it, but over time I start to get bored of it. That's the reason why this video, I waited a month to make another farm sim video. Usually I upload what, every 12 13 or 12 days. I think I started off at 13 days and then went down to 12 and then followed that schedule. But with me following that schedule, I was starting to get burned out of the game more and more and more. So I'm going to spread out to other games. I might purposely restart like I've managed to get the controls down. I've managed to mess with the game, but Avatar, the Ubisoft game that came out, I might do a playthrough on that. You know, let y'all see it from my point of view. Now, I've already got the controls down on all that, but being with the whole scenario of everything else, hmm, that's just it. I don't even know anymore. So, yeah. I'm laid back playing my game, so I'm not really looking. Like, I can see my recording, but at the same time, I can't really read how long I've been recording for. 22 minutes. Oh, it just feels longer than that. But the game takes time, and I enjoy it. You know, knowing I've been talking about like 40 different topics at the same time. The thing about it is, where my laptop is sitting, I can't really see if I miss a spot there. I know y'all probably wondering, why'd you do that in the first place? I didn't really mean to do it. It's just something like I wasn't really paying attention at the time. So yeah, I'm gonna finishing up cultivating, and then this will be the end of pharmacy. I might do an update on like working on my truck, like talking about my truck. But at the same time, what's the point of me doing that? Lately, a few months ago, actually, wasn't even a month. It was a month ago. I ended up, I was on my way back from the lake, and I hydroplaned and hit a ditch. I broke my lower control arm on my truck. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I broke the lower control arm on my truck. So when I did that, I'm gonna miss that whole section right there. I'll come back and get it. When I did that, it ended up turning around, and I pretty much I blew the sidewall out of my tire. I bent my rim, and so on and so on. But the one thing I noticed is when I went and got my factory rims put on and new tires put on, my grandfather tried to be a comedian. For example, I drive a Dodge. This dude was trying to put Jeep wheels on my truck. And I'm sorry, if he would have done that, with me having OCD, if it's a different manufacturer, if it's a different make and model vehicle and you're trying to put those on my truck would have just stayed at that dealership because I would have walked home. For actual luck, I'm actually glad that the wheels did not fit. I'm literally 100% grateful that the wheels on that truck, the wheels they were trying to put on my truck did not fit. The lug pattern was different. So no. But I'm so grateful for that. I got my snow tires put on. While they were actually doing that, I was on the phone with one of my friends just chatting away. Me and him ain't even cool anymore. Whatever. You make friends, you lose friends. But we're sitting here talking and I'm looking at my front axle. Like, not really axle, but my lower control arm. I'm just sitting here looking at it and something catches my eye. Now, it's the right lower control arm on my front wheel was cracked in two places. Now, when I looked at it, I pointed that out to my grandfather. They ended up sanding it down and taking a better look at it. That lower control arm is broken in two places, and I was driving it with it being broke. It was so close to snapping. So what they did was they welded it. Okay, the weld. It's holding up, but I have to keep checking it. My grandfather fears, like, if it snows and salt's on the road, the salt is going to mess with it even more, and it might snap one day. I was like, yeah, thanks for it. So I got the wheels on my truck, and there you go. That's it. But for him, this is like, okay, my grandfather always has nice stuff. For me, I'm trying to always step up my game and try to keep up with my grandfather. But when it comes to me trying to look for wheels or something that I like, this dude wants to be a comedian most of the time. Like, okay, he tried to say he had some wheels for me. I looked at him, I was like, no. He's like, you see this little logo here? Yeah, I see it. It's a Ford logo. That'll look good on your Dodge. No, I'm not putting Ford wheels on my Dodge. Now, some Dodge people out there might instantly get what he is doing. My grandfather's a big Ford fan. But his project car, like his pride and joy, would be his Pontiac Trans Am. And he's done rebuilt. This dude he bought the car, ended up replacing parts on it. Sounds good. He's even cammed it out. It even sounds even better. That's his pride and joy. He loves that car. But his other truck would be bad to the bone. Is literally what the truck's name is. 95 Ford F-150 with a 5.0 under the hood. Short bed. For me, it's always, I don't know. I know he does it to joke around, but you gotta think. With me being a Dodge fan, it's quite annoying when he told me he had some wheels and tires for me. Now, the weird thing about it is, he had some wheels and tires for my brother's truck. Well, he had wheels for it, like rims. Now, the thing about the rims that he had for my brother. Now, you have to understand this, and you have to listen. My brother drives a Chevy. Alright? My brother drives a Chevy. I drive a Dodge. The wheels that my grandfather had for my brother's truck was GMC wheels. Now, GMC... Oh, yeah, I forgot. This does not fit in here. I forgot about that. I don't know why. I don't know why I forgot that doesn't fit in there. Guess I just... Because I'm talking, so I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm just gonna pull it like right here in the entrance. Like, no, like, I got time, but at the same time, I'm just not trying to spend most of my time. I don't want to hook it. I need to put this over here. Put this where it needs to go. It goes right there in that little dugout. Back to what I was saying was, I, I don't know, like, I don't, some Dodge people out there might take it as an insult because okay, I don't even have a bed, I don't have, like, I don't have the, like, bed trim thing inside, it shows straight metal. He's got me one of those. Take a guess what's on it. Another Ford logo. Like he was annoying me one day so bad to the point like, oh, your truck will run better if you do this. Put these wheels on it. I'm not putting Ford wheels on my truck. Then he make another joke. Put these wheels on it. I'm not putting Dodge wheels on my truck. Pretty much is, y'all get what I'm saying. Like, he is just constantly getting on my nerves. He's constantly getting on my nerves by telling me to put these wheels on it, put these wheels on it. And every time he does it, I will be like, you gonna buy me a, like, because he mostly does it with Ford related, because, well, he's a Ford person. I've gotten to the point now where he tells me to put, okay, for example, I've been trying to find wheels like this to put on my truck, because I like the way they look. But I've gotten to the point now where every time he makes a joke about something related to my truck and a Ford, I'm gonna be like, you gonna buy me a Ford? And he will instantly stop doing it. I've gotten to the point to where he does that. Like, every time he does it, I will hit him with that, like, you want to buy me a Ford? You're always talking about how Fords are the best. First on race day, you want to buy me one? As soon as I say it, he usually just drops the subject anyway. So, it's just, don't get me wrong. I respect my grandfather. He is family. But some of the stuff he does annoys me. I just realized this truck isn't a dip. Oops, I didn't do that. I'm so used to pressing A to get out of vehicles. That's how much I've been playing. Like, Greenville and Greenville and Southwest on Roblox. There's a reason why I got this truck. If you've noticed, I got more TLXs here than I do. This is the only F100 sitting here. So yeah, let's go back here. I need to put this somewhere, but this right here is just gonna stay here. It needs to be clean. So we're gonna go over to this. I need to move this truck. The original reason I made this truck is I watched a movie. It had Black Betty in it, and I love the way that truck looks. So I remade it in well, it's not the same truck, but I remade it in a farm sim. I need to move it, but I might just let it sit there. Tanker truck's over there. And then we got old Blue sitting over here with the B train. Now, old Blue here, y'all already know, old Blue was struggling to get up that incline, but he managed to get up it. I literally wanted to, since the AI kept wanting to shift up the truck so early, I was like, I can't do it. I wanted to shift in, I wanted to switch the manual and do it myself. But I let the AI do it, knowing how bad it annoyed me. I realized, there's a few things. There's another B train. I know this is a B train because this one here, not hooked up. Alright. So, anyway. I'm guessing this will be the end of this video. I'm going to go back to the house. I need to stop pressing A. For example, this will be the last farm sim video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I pretty much all I did was finish cleaning up that field. And it's just I'm losing interest in this game. Whoops. You know what? Before I get off, there was a new truck they added, and I actually wanted to see what it looked like. I ended up downloading it because I wanted to see what it looked like. This is what it's supposed to, this is what it is. Exactly, what's this changing? Okay. Okay, I dig it. Why's the rear wheel so what? Why is the I understand it's a dually, but those back wheels are wide. See what wheel options got here. We got some big ones. Am I okay? Those are okay. Okay. Nice. Rim options. I'm digging that. I don't understand why the rear wheels are so wide though. Let's go. Oh, I see what it is. It's a 6-speed manual. It's just changing something on the truck. Front. Okay, it's the grill. Okay. Not bad. Okay. That is lifted. That is heavily tall. That's lowered. I got hydraulics. Watch. Make a bounce. Yeah. I'm done messing with it. That's how good you know the suspension is. Front bumper. Fender wells. Light bars. Oh, there's two of them up there. Okay. Door steps. Window tint. Dude, those windows are dark. If I ain't mistaken, this happens to be the same these are the same mod creators that made the Ford, ain't they? Oh, that doesn't really look very long. There's just a lot of modifications to this truck. You put spacers on it. In multiple colors. If I'm mistaken, this truck here is also made by the same creators. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Maybe at the ending I should put the ending some goodbye music. No, I'm messing. This won't be the last time I upload a farm sim video. You never know. I might get bored in the future and then go back to uploading. But other than that, I am Old School King Gaming. I hope y'all enjoyed and have a happy New Year's to all of y'all. Be expecting some new type of content on my channel. Have a good